Welcome friend, Dr. Matthew Loop here. Thanks for checking out this quick video. I'd like to share with you two powerful chiropractic marketing ideas that will absolutely grow your practice quickly using the newest technology and internet media. We as a profession absolutely must stop marketing like it's 1999 and evolve into the new era of communication. Whether you like it or not, your patients and prospective patients are on social media websites like Facebook, YouTube, Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter, Google Plus Local, and the list goes on. We must evolve so we don't appear outdated in our patients' minds. The reality is, 20 years ago, if you weren't in the yellow pages, you were looked at as a little suspect and untrustworthy simply because that's what every other business owner was doing. Nowadays, it's the same exact thing if you don't have an overwhelming presence on social media websites. So my goal is to help you change that so you can, of course, reach and serve more and create a prosperous practice this year and beyond. Now, the first strategy I'd like to actually share with you right now is YouTube. YouTube is incredible because it's the second largest search engine online just behind Google. It gets more than 1 billion unique users every single month. Over 6 billion hours of video are watched each and every month from YouTube. Over 100 hours of videos are uploaded every single minute. This gives you an idea of where the people are. I'll let you review more of these stats at your leisure, but I wanted to get the wheels turning in your mind so you can see that this is not a fad. This is where people are. Prospective patients would actually rather watch a video than anything else, not just read a blog post online or read some article. Videos captivate. They get you to get patients to know, like, and trust you before they ever set foot in your office if you do it right. So I want to give you a couple tips real quick, even if you're not a technical wizard, to getting started here. All you need to go is to youtube.com, and once you're there, you want to create an account. So all you do is go to the sign in link, and you will sign in if you already have an account. If you don't, simply create a Google account down here. Now, Google owns many different web properties, including YouTube, so they like to have them all under one roof. You need a Google account to access YouTube in this setting, so make sure you set one up. It takes a couple seconds. Once you're in, it looks something like this. I'm in the back office of my YouTube channel, and I can see home, videos, all here below, playlists, channels, discussions. There's even a menu bar here to the left we're not going to really get into, but if I go to where my name is in the upper right hand corner, I will see the video manager where I can edit my videos if I choose, or I can go ahead and go to my settings, my privacy, and a bunch of other things. But I want to kind of give you an overview of this particular video just so you know. Now, if you scroll down, I've got hundreds of videos on this particular channel, very similar to what I have on my blog. Now, the thing that I want to stress here is when you create videos, you can either create them with a simple flip camera, your iPhone, your Android, with a laptop camera, or if you've actually got a camcorder. Either one of those will suffice, so you don't need any real sophisticated technology. In fact, you can get started for under 200 bucks. Most technology is very effective and affordable, so the sound quality is great along with the visual. Another thing that you want to keep in mind is when you do shoot your own videos, make sure you have a tripod or somebody with a very still hand, as well as great lighting. Natural lighting always works best when shooting videos, so try not to use fluorescent if possible. I like to even vary the scenery up. If you go to this channel right now at youtube.com/dcincome, you will actually see me shooting videos from my office, me shooting videos from when I do speaking gigs around the country, and or in Costa Rica, different places across the world, because I like to take individuals on a journey with me. That helps them bond very closely with you. You will want to do the same thing in your chiropractic practice. Now, I recommend starting by creating a base set of videos, 24 or 27 videos or whatever that is, for all the different types of conditions that people come to see you. Now, I know you might be more wellness oriented in your practice, and that's totally fine, but what you have to realize is that people look for solutions to their problems when it comes to the internet. Now, once you get them in your office, you can definitely educate them about the big idea of chiropractic and how it relates to wellness, and even in your videos, but you've got to address what they're seeking to be most effective. And I just want to give you a quick example. Let's say you are a chiropractor in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and you wanted to create a video about fibromyalgia because you treat a lot of patients that suffer from this particular ailment. Well, you could create a simple video, 3 to 4 minutes in length, talk about fibromyalgia, what it is, who it affects, ultimately give some tips and strategies and valuable information that will go ahead and feature you as the expert and help to better this person's quality of life. That's really important because this person really needs to see that you are an expert and that you want to help them, right? So give valuable information. At the very end of your video, issue a call to action. Tell them exactly what to do next. Never assume a prospective patient or a patient knows what to do next, so we always tell them. Now, something I want to draw your attention to in the production process is once you upload your video to YouTube, you're going to have a section, your title here, your video title that you can edit, your description right here, as well as a keyword tag section, which you don't see on this particular screen. But what I want to draw your attention to real fast is if you wanted to, let's say you created a video, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, fibromyalgia specialist. That's a great title because it's got your city as well as the condition in the title, and of course specialist. If you're in a state where you can't use specialist, be aware of that. Check with your state board to see which terms you can and can't use. All we're trying to do here really is just to be found for dozens and dozens of conditions online, though. It's very powerful, but remember this, keywords should go in the title of your video, in your description section somewhere, as well as the keyword tags. In the description, that's basically a little blurb about what the video is about, 2 to 3 sentences, and you want to put your website address at the very top and include the HTTP:// That makes the link live and clickable, which passes SEO juice to your website. Very, very huge, so understand that. Now, if done right, this strategy alone can pull you an extra 10 plus new patients per month. I don't have time to get into all of the sophisticated strategy of YouTube, but I wanted to really give you a good start and jumpstart, and I'll tell you where to get more video trainings at the in a couple minutes here. But I wanted to progress to another strategy real fast called Google Plus Local. Google Plus Local was formerly known as Google Maps, formerly known as Google Places. So if you type in Fort Lauderdale chiropractor or your city chiropractor, you're going to scroll down and you're going to see this top 7 spot listing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are the Google Plus Local listings. You can see the map right here to the right. And there are certain ranking factors that will position you higher or lower than everyone else. Now, a couple of those, 1 is reviews, 2 is links to the actual website itself, 3 are citations from around the web, 4 are social shares, and the 5th one is distance. There are 32 ranking factors in all that I talk about within Social Media Elite, my flagship social media training, but I wanted to draw your attention to 5 of the most important. Now, if this gentleman was smart here, because it's Cohen Chiropractic and Wellness, he would have at least 50 reviews. Whoever has the most reviews wins, is going to reap the lion's share of the new patients, but if you've got the overwhelming majority of the reviews, 50, 75, and it's just a no contest, you will exponentially increase those new patient numbers. I've got clients of mine that specifically get 15 plus new patients per month just from Google Plus Local. If you're in a bigger city, you can expect super high numbers like that when you optimize this listing and get it to the very, very top. If you're in a rural area, you will still get patients in your office, maybe not that many, but it's free. You don't have to spend any money on advertising. So this is called Google Plus Local, and I have 3 more additional in-depth trainings with a 32-point checklist along with certain scripts to get you more reviews in Social Media Elite. But I wanted to show you just how powerful this is. If anything to take away from this training, it's that if you've got a Google Plus Local profile, you want to get at least 3 to 4 times the amount of reviews than competitors in the area. You want to make sure your profile is completed in its entirety, and you also want to make sure that you're building citations around the web or building links to this listing, because that only helps you ascend to the top of this little spot. And I will tell you that you will stick out like a sore thumb if you've positioned yourself correctly. Now, if you don't see your listing on the first page here, all you need to do is click on this map results for, and to your city, and this will pull up more Google Places listings, or Google Plus Local, I should say. And you want to search through all of these, the first 10 pages or so, if you see your listing. If you don't, what you can do is you can create your own, and you can go to google.com. Let's go there right now. And just type in Google Places. The first listing that comes up will be google.com/business/places for business. You click on that, and now you will be able to create your own Google Places/Google Plus Local page. Make sure you don't have any duplicate pages online, though, because that's one of the reasons why your listing might get filtered and not ascend to the top of the search engines. Alright, so hopefully you found a lot of value out of this training so far. I know it was like drinking from a fire hose, especially if you're a little bit newer to social media and internet marketing. But the good news is, if you start to implement this, you will see dramatic results in your practice. Here's the cool thing. I built my practice using social media, so you don't have to go at it alone. In fact, if you can believe it, in 2005, I was getting patients from MySpace, which everyone thought was a kids network. But the reality was, I didn't know how early I was at the time. I just knew that this communication was amazing. There were real people on here that wanted to connect. And as Facebook and YouTube came along in 2006 and really started the push, everything went together. And to date, DC Income, which is my company, is the largest social media training company for chiropractors in the world. We've trained over 7,100 chiropractors as clients, not just people that have seen my content. Now you're dealing with tens of thousands of chiropractors, but we're very, very good at what we do, and Social Media Elite is the flagship training that you'll want to get your hands on if you're really serious about mastering social media marketing for your clinic. If you go to dcincome.com/go, you can learn more details about this program. Over 7,100 chiropractors to date have used this, and you can see all the patient video testimonials and responses down here as well. We offer a 6-month money-back guarantee with the training because we know that you're not going to return it. It's so valuable, and just one patient alone pays for the entire investment of the system. But I'll let you look over this when you get a second. I wanted to give you some value out of this video, though, because I know social media can absolutely change your life like it has mine. And I went from over $140,000 of debt, student loans, max credit cards, to really having a life of prosperity and abundance, being able to sell millions of dollars worth of products and services online through the use of social media. So it's my passion. I love serving chiropractors because I am a chiropractor, and I want to help you harness that. Now, if you're not connected on my blog, go to dcincome.com/blog and scroll down, and you can find hundreds of free chiropractic marketing videos and trainings that will help you be more profitable, to reach and serve more patients than you ever thought you could. So I'm here to help you any way that I can. Hopefully you found some value out of this training, and I will see you next time.